sir, plus is a systematic assessment was done, right? Or
Leader was identified and roles were assigned.
so there was a team leader and there was clear allocation of roles, yes. और क्या अच्छा था?
They were constantly asking for the vitals, so they're constantly monitoring the.
Right. So what sir is trying to highlight is that after every intervention, there was a re-evaluation, right? And there was another identification and another intervention, right? So EII was ongoing at each stage. At whatever stage they identified something where intervention was required, it was done immediately, and they progressed through the systematic assessment. Or kuch?
Intervention.
Right. So team dynamics, constructive intervention, we found it twice during the scenario. The constructive intervention was done. Knowledge sharing was also done. है ना कि dose ज़्यादा होती है. और so clear roles, clear responsibilities, close loop हुई थी, है ना? हुई थी. कहीं नहीं हुई थी तो that is going to be a delta, right? Because it will happen, yes. Or mutual respect था, right? Or
after every intervention, parents were informed.
yeah,
what was
so
going on.
parents were in loop. They knew कि बच्चे के साथ क्या हो रहा है, right? There was a summarization of the whole thing, right? And there was a strategy as well. कि अगर 15 मिनट में improvement नहीं होती है, so we'll shift to PICU, right? So all core elements of team dynamics were followed, and as far as the algorithm is concerned, they went through the initial impression, the primary assessment, send one of the team members out for the sample history, right? And secondary assessment भी आगे बढ़ा था. So and at each point EII, so not just were they evaluating, they were identifying as well. So this looks like respiratory distress, right? If he doesn't improve, failure के लिए हम तैयार करेंगे. So there was an identification at each point of time, right? So those were pluses. Now why there were so many pluses was because we have a script, right? So that is the honest answer. But this was given to you because this is what we expect when we run through the skills stations, right? So at one expectation as we run.
Manish, can we talk of some deltas also?
Right.
Are there any deltas?
Were there any deltas? Right. शुरुआत में blood sugar थोड़ा लेट से हुआ. Good.
At one point, instruction was given to Mansi and it was done by.
Right. So कहीं पे role का थोड़ा overlap था, and that can create issues. Anything else?
Severe respiratory distress.
It was probably respiratory failure.
What respiratory?
As per the evaluation and identification, I thought it was respiratory failure. Probably it turned out to be respiratory distress as per their assessment.
So actually when you are doing it, it is not that every time if experts are doing, they are doing the best, but they are trying to do their best. So this is what team works like, and it is important that you try to identify your pluses and your deltas, because that is whole crux of debriefing. Once you have run the code, then you need to see what went well and where we can further improve upon. So these two components are important after every code to be discussed and resolved, so that in next code you are less likely to make same mistakes.
Cannula insert हुआ था हमने